Echo is Ma'am Lenny R. Berrioles, CESO 5. A round of applause.
Thank you, Sir June, to our very supportive first Congressional District Representative, Honorable Narciso R. Bravo Jr., to my colleagues in STO Masbate Province who are with me today, Mr. Rene Atibagos, our Division SPED Coordinator, our ITO, Information Technology Officer, Mr. Roel Cortez, of course, our newly appointed Division Supply Officer, Ma'am Tess Basas, to our host, PSDS, Mr. Glenn Almudal, and also the principal of San Jacinto National High School, Ma'am Mavi, and to all the 150 luckiest people in the world in the first Congressional District. Lucky 115. Maayo po na aga sa iyo tanan. Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
We are indeed so blessed today as we are gathered here in this newly constructed covered court. Actually, there are also other covered courts in the first congressional districts, particularly in the secondary schools like in San Fernando, in F. Alindugan, and Andres Clemente. How about in Monbrian? We also have Central, San Fernando Central. So I hope that we have also the same covered courts in Burias Island. Later, coming soon daw, sabi ni Kong. And of course, the very reason why we're here today is because of this 115 laptops which will be distributed later to our school heads and to some personnel, particularly the implementing units, school heads, and of course mobile teachers, and the PSDSS, which are the priority for the Bayanihan 2 or the Recover as One Act, which had been facilitated by our honorable men and women of the House of Representatives, and that, of course, one of whom is our very own Honorable Narciso Bravo Jr. Palakpakan pa po si Kong. So this has been made possible because of them. They were able to allocate certain funds and saw the need to fill in or address the gaps, especially now that we are experiencing the results in our educational system of the COVID-19 pandemic, and somehow this is hopefully and prayerfully, this will just be the start. And in fact, sabi ko ng DepEd, we are already going to that direction. That is 1:1, or every teacher will be having one laptop. Yan po ang direksyon na pinuproject ng Department of Education. And syempre, we still need the representation of our honorable men and women in the Congress. And hopefully, the first congressional district will be ably represented. Syempre, kailangan natin yung magandang representation para maipasa naman kung ano man yung bill na yon para mabigyan ang bawat teacher ng laptop, because somehow it is the responsibility of the state, diba? We all believe that well, our teachers has already been doing sacrifices in getting from their own personal pocket to purchase their own laptops. Pero ako, I would still believe that it is the responsibility of the state to provide every teacher, every DepEd personnel a laptop, and we are all looking forward to that, era ba? na ang DepEd or ang ating government would be able to provide us. So, with this pandemic, we were able to realize a lot of things. The Philippine educational system has turned 360 degrees, diba? Well, from the normal in-person classes, we were able to shift to modular distance learning. And there were a lot of realizations for all of us. And one of that realization is the importance of technology in the present times. It was during the pandemic when we realized that, things can be done pala online. Things can be, unang-una, yung ating mga reports are being asked to be submitted online. Sometimes we conduct our meetings virtually, diba? Our classes in those areas na malakas ang signal are being conducted virtually also. And a lot of things can only be done, diba? Through the use of technology. And the government had seen the importance of our gadgets now, not only for our learners, but also in our schools. Well, in the printing of modules, hindi naman pwedeng ma-print na printer lang ang nandyan. Kailangan talaga merong laptop or merong desktop, di ba? And I just would like to appreciate our school heads and our teachers who are making use of their own laptops, of their own gadgets to make printing happen. Kasi hindi naman lahat merong mga DCT packages, hindi naman lahat merong mga laptops coming from DepEd. Kaya alam ko na ang ginagamit karamihan ay ng mga teachers ay ang kanilang sariling laptops. And please do convey my appreciation and my gratitude to these teachers and to other personnel who have been maximizing, of course, the use of their own laptops para mangyari ang ating modular distance learning. And today, this will be, there are only 115 in the whole 1st Congressional District. Actually, every Congressional District is allocated 115 laptops. And I hope that you will put to maximum use these laptops that will be distributed to you. And sana gamitin ito sa school. Sana huwag ipagamit sa mga anak na nag-online. Sorry ha. But this should be utilized fully by the schools. Kung hindi po kayo marunong gumamit, kasi I can see, different generations of people in front of me. May mga medyo young pa, or young looking lang, at meron din namang mga young ones, or once young. Once young. And hindi ko naman sinasabi na hindi kayo marunong, but in case there will be difficulty that you will encounter in utilizing the laptops, you can ask your young teachers, diba? Mga marunong yan sila. Do not just receive it and have it displayed in your office. Baka kasi i-display lang, kasi sayang baka magasgasan or baka masira. So, hayaan yung masira for as long as it is being used. Talagang gano'n naman ang buhay. Diba? Pag medyo matagal-tagal na hindi na talaga nagagamit. And, hopefully, you will be able to take good care of your laptops the way, sabi ko nga, the way you're taking good care of someone's heart. Diba? Yan ang mga hugot. And so, again, my congratulations to each and everyone. And I am, sabi nga, To whom much is given, much is also expected. And because you are given these laptops, I am expecting that most of you who are here today would be able to make it compliant to the seal of ELST this 2022. Because you have all the reasons to prepare your report, to to do some researches or to do some googling, diba? And to do a lot of things using this. Siyempre, kailangan lang pag-ingatan pa rin and bigyan ng pagpapahalaga. Kung ano man yung mga binibigay sa inyo, bigyan nyo ng you value that because that definitely is worth taking good care of. So maraming salamat and congratulations and smile because you have your laptop sooner. Thank you.
Thank you, Yul. To our very active division superintendent, Ma'am Nene, together with the DepEd officials at the division level. Also, our energetic district supervisor, Ben Almugal, and of course our principal of the San Jacinto National Comprehensive palibasa, sorry ilang magbati comprehensive so our principal of San Jacinto National High School, Marimus Constantino, and to all of you, each and every one of you, especially pangumanta na beneficiary sa kanina laptop. So first of all, congratulations. Kamu ang napili. Pero sana all. Sana all. So, I would like also to take this opportunity to thank our division superintendent because it was okay with me already to proceed with this distribution. Actually, without me, kasi sobrang busy po ako niyan ng mga panahon. Alam niyo na. So, but then, sabi ni Ma'am, dapat ato ka because you are part of this program. You were the one responsible for the provision of the funds for this particular activity. Kaya ini po, produkto sa Bayanihan to, not Bayanihan 1. Kasi sa Bayanihan 1, ito mga ayuda baga, in Bayanihan to, damok na mga areas ang kinahanglan i-address ng gobyerno. Like for example, magpahuram sa mga small enterprises, mga ayuda sa mga drivers, and in particular is the response of the national government for the education sector. So, dili kumpleto, di kulang ang resources, puro sa po inutang. So that's why limited lang po ang naka-avail sa mga laptops. Pero sabi nga ni Ma'am Nene, because of the pandemic, the COVID-19 is already with us. We just have to embrace it and consider it as part of our daily life. So, kinahanglan, including in the education sector, we have to make adjustments. So, the pandemic has taught us so many things. Number one, be very careful, not to be complacent with this disease. Kasi nagburubag ko lang siya and we do not know how this will end or if ever that this will end. So, we have to prepare ourselves. So, number one, be very careful. And I think, so far as we are concerned now, in the education sector, kasi medyo grabe ang impact sa education sector. Number one, the figures will show us that the quality of education that we are giving to our children is already below standard. Kasi mas kinanong mo kung tayo ng mga ng modular scheme. No, it's not really working. No, I'm sorry. But however, no, however hard work that we do, whatever efforts in order to make it work, make sure talagang it's a failure. So we are actually looking at, going back to the face-to-face classes. So with that, we need also to equip ourselves now with computer literacy. Right, kinanglan IT, an online, and on everyday life, amo na yun to include it in the education course. And ako, I do believe, na kung halimbawa provided na kita tanan, halimbawa mga gadgets and everything, mas matabong ang quality ng ating education. Now, the problem is funding. Okay. Kamo po, dili sa aton sa first district, I think you know very well that one of my favorite core programs is education. But more focused on yung student assistance program, which actually will continue, will be a continuing program. Right now, ito po kasi 4,000 na beneficiaries in the first district. 4,000 po na mga students na nangatado natin. So, ang pondo natin na nabubutang is also very substantial. Plus, hindi po ng mga infrastructure facilities because we also wanted to equip all, if possible all schools, but at least for now, itong mga strategic lang anay ng mga school. So that when we have gatherings or activities like this, equal din nabubutang ang hindi kayo minsan ata sa politika mo, mahanap ng kundi. So that is where our focus had been in this past few terms. So right now, I would like to inform you also that there is a new development in the national government and the local government as well because of the Mandanas ruling. Have you heard about that? No. The Mandanas ruling provides that there are certain functions of the national government that has to be devolved to the local government units because of the additional funding also out of the Mandanas ruling that has to be transferred to the LGUs. So I believe that education is one of these functions, national functions that is going to be devolved to the local government unit. So that's why if ever that it will be implemented, yun na, magiging partners na actually at education department and the LGU. So I do not know up to what extent is the responsibility. Like for example, what about our mga school building programs? How can we bridge the gap? Masyado, nagpatalibod po ako din sa atin sa persistent and some of you are witness to that. Kita po ang mga pamutangan. Talagang grabe ang repair, grabe ang literary, grabe ang requirement, and that translates into huge amount. So, dako-dako pa po ang problema. So, first things first, sa una ko naman, on how to address the problem of in the education sector and as well as in the province of Masbate, so far as our economy is concerned, because I regret to inform you that we still are under a member of the poorest provinces in the entire country. Just to inform you that fact. So we need somehow to formulate and spend our money wisely kung hain tayo na ibubutang para mabangon na kita. So ako, I have always been an advocate of education for our children. Papadagos ko talaga po na. At the same time, nakinanglan, ma-improve naman ang quality of our education. So, sabi ko nga ni Ma'am Nelly, hindi continuing ini. Or this is it. Pagkatapos na nila may distribute sa iyo, wala na si masunod. Wala na talaga pa si masunod. As of now, we cannot answer that. So, depende natin kung sino ang mga maingkod na presidente, kung sino masunod na maingkod na gobernador or mayor. possible makaprovide sila in addition to what they have been receiving, out of their mga respective funds, to ensure na we, the educators, are well informed through online mga services, no? Kasi amo nila, we have to adapt Sinasabi ko, we have to adapt. Kinahanglan maging computer literate na kita tanan. So the first challenge for you, paano magamit sila? Di ba? So, kinahanglan magpa-tutor na lang kita sa atong mga anak. Ako ang tutor ko na akong anak. Kung paano ko magamit sa mga laptop. Because almost mga all meetings now are being done virtually. Amo yan, bakit kami sa Congress at among mga committee meetings at among session are done virtually. So, we have to embrace that reality. That is the new normal. Okay? So, kung ano man ang aabutan ko sa akong bato ng ginalakaton, no? And I will always be your partner. Kaya po para halabawan kayo, but I will make pwede man mag-promesa kung nalimbawa pa na I will try to find things also na kung po pwede kada school mahalaga sa laptop kada school. Okay, so good morning and thank you everyone.